Hey, welcome to Blue Jacket Apiary. It is an absolutely gorgeous Saturday morning, the last Saturday of May, and I am taking advantage of the beautiful sun and the fact that it is not raining. I'm hoping to do a good hive inspection this weekend, pull out some frames. I thought about what I did last weekend and what I saw, and just out of an abundance of caution, I added a second box to my Survivor hive to Hornet from last year. So we'll see how that's going. We'll see what's going on there. We're going to look in the Russian hive. We're going to look in the Carniolan hive. And then I'm really going to look at my split, see how things are going in there, see if I can tell if they're queen right or not. And then I'll take some pictures, maybe take some video, I'm trying to make these a little bit better every weekend. So stay tuned. All right, so I just looked in the Carniolan hive, and I am happy. That queen is she's busy as can be. I bet I had 5 frames that were probably 80% or better brood. They're packing away the pollen. I saw a whole lot of pollen, a whole lot of nectar, none of it capped yet, but it will be because it's starting to get full. They are in brood rearing mode for sure. I still got a couple of frames that were foundationless that they got to draw out, but I think with it not raining anymore, I think the flow has already started, and now that it's not going to be washed away by rain every day, they're going to be able to take advantage of it, and they're going to start packing away the nectar and just really filling out those frames, and things are going to be great. All right, Russians are next. Stay tuned. All right, so the Russian hive, I am another one. I'm extremely happy. I got about 4 frames that are 85% or better brood. Some drone, not a lot, but that's okay. They're putting away the nectar as well. Not as much uncapped nectar as the Carniolans, but I think they got more capped nectar, so more honey, just not quite as much uncapped. Very different hives. I did find the queen in the Russian hive, so she's doing well. Saw some big fat drones. Man, life is good. They have maybe 2/3 as much pollen as the Carniolans do, but that's okay. Completely different hive. We'll see what happens. All right, coming up next is my Survivor Hornet hive from last year. Stay tuned. Well, it didn't like it was planned. I was ready to record the update for my Survivor hive, but the dang phone overheated, so I couldn't. So I had to put it away someplace so it could cool off a little bit. It's queenless. My Survivor hive, plenty of bees, but it has no brood, like none, absolutely zero. Some honey, some pollen, but no brood at all in any stage. So there was brood last week when I looked, so evidently everything's popped since, but there's no queen. So they've been queenless for less than a week. Get out of here, stink bug. So I took a frame out of the Carniolan hive to see if that solves the problem. It had plenty of brood and plenty of brood in multiple stages, we'll say that. Everything from just fresh to 2, 3, 4 days old. Some was in the process of being capped. So, knock wood, that fixes it. If not, I'll have to buy a queen, and I really don't want to do that. So, but my split, the one I was worried about last week, is just exploding. They are queen right. I saw 2.5 frames maybe of 90% or better brood. And I saw a couple of frames where there were patchy spots of brood. Not quite as much capped honey, but a lot of nectar. Not quite as much pollen as the Carniolan or the Russian hive, but they had some in there. So they're doing okay. I think they're going to be fine. They got a queen. They're getting bigger. The flow is on, so I'm hoping that they just continue to grow, and I got to add a box here soon. Like I said, the Russians are doing great. Carniolans are doing great. My only fear right now is my survivor hive, and if I got to buy a queen, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might try to find a Saskatraz queen if I got to buy one. I'm going to try to avoid doing that just because I don't want to spend any more money on them. But you never know what's going to happen. We're going to let things play out. Like I said, I added a frame that had some brood on it in multiple stages. So we're going to see if they're going to make a queen. I will give them a week, see what they do. I may go out a little sooner than that, maybe 4 days or so, to see if they've even started building queen cubs around some of that brood that they want to use or not. We'll see. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Hopefully the sun stays out and the flow keeps coming and the bees keep gathering. Take some time this weekend to thank, in your prayers, the families that have made the ultimate sacrifice by losing a loved one in the service. As you may or may not know, I spent a career in the Navy, so the military is very dear to me, very near to my heart. My wife and I are both veterans. Both of us are retired. So, these kind of holidays for us are a little somber. Just pray for those families that have lost people to war. And say a prayer for those that still have family with them that seem lost to war, that are struggling with issues of PTSD, that can't seem to forget what they've seen or what they've had to do. I lose 22 of my brothers and sisters every day, and that's about 22 too many. This nation owes them a debt that they can never repay, and the fact that we lose that many breaks my heart. So having said that, y'all, be kind.